Is it recording? Okay, yeah, it's recording now. Alright, so I know I said I would like to do this next month, but I gotta talk about this and I see you guys on the 1st. Because this month ends on the 28th and there's like 2 more days. So that would be Monday, I should be back to work on videos at least. I'm gonna start recording them and editing them and cutting stuff out. If I feel something needs to be there, I will put it there. But if nothing needs to be there, I won't put it there. Like I said, editing takes a whole lot of time, so these videos are gonna be coming out on different days, on different time zones, on whenever they get uploaded to YouTube. Like I said, whatever gets uploaded to YouTube first, it gets uploaded to YouTube first. I don't have any playlist at all because that shit gets long. And remember, my content, it's random bullshit, so I don't see any benefit of adding a playlist to my channel other than the playlists I already have. Get the fucking point? I'm not adding any more fucking playlists. I'm not adding a live stream playlist. I'm not adding a gameplay playlist. And I'm not adding the random shit playlist at all. Now, if you guys want that, you guys have to leave a like on this video, or at least 3 comments. I need 3 different comments telling me you guys want a playlist or something else. If you got anything else to ask for, but I'm gonna need 3 comments if you guys want a playlist, and I'm gonna need like 1 like if you guys want me to do playlist. And if you got any other stuff that you want me to do, just leave it in the comment section of the last video. So, like I said before, if one video does not get a whole lot of views on the main channel, then it goes to the other second channel where I upload. But like I said, that really hasn't been happening a whole lot because videos ideas been coming to me ever since I got over my depression a while back. So I might go back to, uploading shit that I think is appropriate for the main channel and appropriate for the second channel. So that's fucking happening. So I'm basically here to talk about next year, or hopefully next year, or hopefully something. And the whole thing is it's called censorship. Now I think we all know what censorship is. Is it bad? Is it good? Is it whatever? And the restriction of censorship on platforms or anything like that, I have no fucking problem with. It's like, alright, I use your platform, so I'm following your rules. It's your platform, I follow your rules. But as soon as I start seeing some bullshit and you try to fuck me over, we're gonna have some fucking issues. Now, however, censorship is a whole different thing between following rules and all that other crap. Censorship is basically like, oh, you're an adult now and you can watch stuff like this, which makes no sense. Like, if you're a teenager, you should be able to watch stuff like that, but it's like, America's like, you're not allowed to view adult content until you're 18, so this is adult content. You're not 18 yet, and so you're not watching it, even though as a teenager or as in the state of America, at least in as a teenager in America, if you are 17 years older, if you're 16 or 17, you can have sex. And these vary depending on the state. Some states have, like, if you're 14, you can have that. If you're 15, you can have that, and it's legal in certain states. And it's like, you can have sex like at 14 or 15 in this state, so look up your state and it will say when you can you have that. And it's like, why can't I view adult content if I am no longer a virgin? Makes no sense, right? Especially if the law says something else in your state. That makes no fucking sense. And then a whole nother thing issue of doing that is that teenagers have jobs. Kids are not allowed to have jobs. If you're defined as a kid in the United States, you can't have a job at all. It's like you have to be 15 or 16 to get a job, or even around 17 years old to get a job. And then it's like, okay, why can't I view adult content? Get the point? And especially like some teenagers like own apartments and other bullshit. You get the fucking point. It's a mess from top to bottom, and censorship makes no fucking sense. And even when you become an adult, there's still censorship. So what I mean by that is, a lot of adult content still has censorship in it because these quote unquote you can only watch adult movies and stuff like that. Like I seen rated R stuff, and I mean rated R where there was no censor, there was no black bar or anything. It's still like this is highly censored. Yeah, I know about what the heck is this, but you're not showing any of this or any of this. You guys don't know what those finger signs mean. You're too young for this video. And it's like, what the hell? Even as an adult viewing adult content, it's not showing you any of that. Like, it's going to show you with hair, and that's as far as it goes. But that's as best you get it. And then there's like this scary movie where this girl gets, and then she comes back and kills all these guys, and it's still highly fucking censored because the camera's on the guy's face and the camera's on the girl's face, but you really don't it's to a point where you don't see what's going on, but you know what's happening. And it's like, what the fuck? And that's what it's mostly like. And then it's just blatantly, that's what it's mostly like. They will never ever do it all the way fully. Because they've seen certain movies with MILFs and other stuff in it where it's like, we're not gonna go all the way. This is how far we can go, but we can't go all the way with it. You get the point? And like that, and it makes zero sense because I seen games that like went extremely past the fucking limit, and then you have movies and all these other stuff that's highly censored, and it makes no goddamn sense whatsoever. And like I said, next year is probably going to be the adult content age because this year we pretty much got video gamers are getting what they want, animation people are getting what they want, everyone's getting what they fucking want. And like I said, next year thanks to this whole pandemic, P P O PRON has gone up a whole lot. So either next year, by next year, maybe this whole fucking censorship thing can finally stop and we can go back to what the 80s and the 70s and stuff like that was. And I'm saying what stuff like that was because it's extremely hard to find the 80s stuff, and it's extremely hard to find the 70s stuff because it's like boomers and older people are like, don't tell the kids what we did, don't tell them what our generation did, this is what our generation did, hide the entire thing. Because if you remember right, the guy who played what was it, the Super Mario or Mario back then, he made a porno. There was a legit, I'm not kidding, it was a legit porno of the guy that played Super Mario. And it's like, oh, look at this review and all this other shit. I think JonTron did a video of it. I'm not really sure. But I remember someone making a video out of it. And no one has ever talked about it since because, number one, the thing is extremely hard to find. And if it exists, it's hitting pretty goddamn well. You can't find that. It's like 80s and 70s shit. It's gone. It's lost media at this point. Just let it die. And I'm like, holy fucking shit, man. Holy fucking shit, indeed. But and it's like maybe next year, maybe the year after, maybe when I'm dead, finally this whole censorship crap that the US has been doing for years will finally stop. Where we can get animation up there and where we can get what is it called? Live action stuff on there, because you think with live action they would do it all the way. They don't. They used to do it in the 70s and the 80s, but not anymore. So maybe next year, maybe not next year. We'll see what happens with this whole damn censorship deal. But who really goddamn knows? Anyways, this has been Legendary 99, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And always remember to be cool. Some bullshit.